Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently in our third season of Forgotten Fates, going into our 8th week. This will be our number 4. We are in the sewers looking for Ninja Turtles.
And Master Splinter.
We found him. He took apparently Vox's stuff because he's a big rat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So he's the leader of the thieving gang, is what you're saying.
I knew it.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty messed up. So you took off to the right now instead.
To the right, to the right.
As you're going down, the tunnel goes on as far as you can see in this darkness, but you can see at least 3 different turns off to the right from this tunnel where you're at now. Heading down, you look down the first one. It goes off as far as you can see as well. You keep going, or you head down that tunnel?
Head down that tunnel. Okay.
I marked the wall.
All right. With what?
Anything. I just scratch it or something to make identify
Smears
it.
the wall. Okay.
Something that's going to withstand whatever is happening here.
Fair enough.
Fire. No.
Oh yeah, light the fire in the methane room.
All right, you mark the wall as you'll head down this path.
Yeah.
You go down this one. There's several more openings up above of smaller, of a small nature, and you can hear the water pouring up ahead of you. You're starting to think that this might be another one, just like the one you just came out of.
Okay.
Sounds like we're heading to the same thing again, Ardo. What's do you even know what you're looking for?
I don't know. Some kind of tunnel or entrance way or somewhere a Thieves Guild would hide.
Ooh, remind me never to join the Thieves Guild.
You keep going down, and you eventually come to this point where you can see that it's dropping off again.
All right, turn back around. We'll try another one.
How far down is it?
It's further than you can see.
Okay.
It goes past the 60 foot. But you can hear that it's definitely hitting water down there.
Okay. How big is the opening?
About 20 foot around.
I'm eyeballing Vox's wings.
And they have a pretty intricate sewer system for this town.
Pretty big place.
Isn't it silver? Yeah, it is Silver Moon.
Yeah. Vox's wings, it looks like he could spread them in here.
I reach out to grab one like I'm measuring.
Yeah. It looks to you that he could definitely spread his wings in here. As long as he's in that opening.
Spread your wings and fly away.
Yes. Could go and investigate.
Oh yeah, you could probably get down there. Just saying,
I can give it a glide for a second or 3, and I'll let you know what I see.
Well, knock yourself out.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It's the Kraken! Comes up out of the pool of water.
Start the cart. Start the cart.
Do you take off down the
I won't
dive?
No, I ain't gonna dive. I'm just gonna kind of step off and really open up the
You're
wings.
gonna step off?
Please open.
You open the wings.
Kind of try to go straight down.
Alright. You open your wings, you kind of glide down.
Yes.
You go down about 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You notice there is a stone walkway up above out of the water. All the way circling it about 5 foot out. It kind of bells in. 5 foot walkway all the way around it. There is a few tunnels leading out, channels with this sewage leaving. And there's 2 doors on that walkway.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back up the tunnel that I just glided down from. And I'm going to relay that to everyone, to them.
Okay.
Do you see a way for us to get in? Or get down there?
Right here. That's about the only thing I saw.
What's right here? What do you mean right here?
You're looking around.
Down, hold your nose and your eyes and everything else, and hope you don't get nothing in you. I didn't see anything. That's the only way I know down right there is this spot.
Hmm.
Well, at least you don't have a water phobia with Dermot.
Yeah. So we jump in there, Aldo, or?
Let's look around first.
You know, they're getting further and further away with your gold.
I realize that.
Halfling toss down.
I mean, if we go down, is there a way up?
Well, I'm sure the water exits somewhere.
Sure.
Well, obviously, there was, that walkway. It did say that there was 2 doors, so assumingly that there's one that connects to a walkway out, and the other one to, assumingly their hideout.
If it is the Thieves Guild, they must have a way out. Okay, we'll come back here. Okay. Lead on, Ardo.
Okay, I go down and I guess take the next turn.
All right, you go down, take the next turn. That one goes back about 30 feet, and you see it's bricked off.
I looked at that wall for a secret passage or something of that nature.
You don't find anything on that one. That one seems to be really sturdy.
Okay. I guess we go down.
You come back out that side. You see the T. You can see all the way at the end of it. It ends after 2 more tunnels to the right.
I guess we go down, Darren.
Okay. How we, just jump, Fox?
Yeah, that's the only way I know how to do it.
Am I aiming for anything? Is there anything I gotta watch out for?
Did I notice of any immediate hazards below, directly below?
You just saw the walkway kind of belled, so they shouldn't hit that unless they jump
Sudden stop at the bottom.
really far. You didn't really notice what was up with the water, if there was anything in there, or how deep it was.
I'm gonna tell him, hold on a second, I'll go down and investigate. So I'll go glide down again.
Okay.
This time I'll go down into the water.
You go down into the water?
Yes.
Okay. You glide down, you land in the water. It's definitely pretty deep. As you go try to go under?
I would think that if, for how far, it would take for Mass to go down. So I'd go down a couple foot.
All right, so you go down a couple of foot. You see something go past your field of vision as you're going in, but it's off in the murkiness now.
Ew. You had your eyes open? Gross.
Immediately coming out of that.
Okay.
Fly back up.
Okay, and you start flying back up.
Yes.
You notice after the splash of you coming up, you hear another splash, but didn't see anything.
Okay.
And you head back up.
It's probably just a crappie.
Pretty shitty. I'm gonna relay that there's something in that water.
Well, yeah, it's a whole lot of shit.
No, that there's a living creature there. I couldn't quite see it. It's assumingly big.
Oh. Well, I think your money's gone, Ardo.
You remember Andara? Watch out for the sewer pickles, pickles.
Lisa needs braces.
Yeah.
So, Ardo, I'm afraid your money's gone.
Well, mystery solved.
Where'd you solve your? Where'd you put your money?
What's on my person?
Where'd you solve your mystery?
It's gone down the sewer now as well. Oh, and by the way, Ardo, you owe me new clothes.
I don't owe you shit.
Bullshit.
You followed me on your own. I didn't ask you to come.
Could you guys settle this some other time?
You owe me new clothes. Settled.
Seriously, I'm gonna smack you both.
I know you guys are worried about. Vox survived whatever was in the water.
I'll get it back. For now, we'll go back.
Okay. You head back. Which way? I'm just messing with you. You remember the way. You head back and turn left until you get to the bricked off section. You turn back left from that and you find the pole sticking out of the hole with the moonlight shining above.
I fly out of the hole.
No. You see Vox spread his wings, take off, and slam into the ceiling at top speed. It's a manhole Vox.
If it was a Vauxhall, that'd be.
He goes fast enough that when he gets to the hole, he can tuck his wings in and shoot out the hole like a rocket.
And then I can go back out.
I think that's a good dex check maneuver if he could pull that off.
You're right. Yeah, we'll roll that.
What's the
I'll let you roll it. This is going to be a freaking DC. I'm going to give you a DC 17 because that's insane. With 10-foot starting that you're going to pull this crap off. And it's going to be a reflex. So you got a 3.
Yeah.
Yay, he gets to roll.
So it's a 1d20 plus 3.
Only if you want to do this,
You got a
right?
17.
If he pulls it off, he
Well,
has
if
to
I
get like
fail-
automatic badassness from both.
Yeah,
with,
if I turn around and fail this, what kind of damage am I
Find
taking
out.
from this?
Find
Fall
out.
damage.
I mean,
Shouldn't be that
us
bad.
two characters can never question his.
At least you got water as you're landing at the bottom, right?
Okay. So
Shit. Critical
You see-
fumble?
No, it wasn't critical.
Oh.
you see Vox just run up to that, spread his wings, flap, and slam into it. You see his wings stretch out and jar a little bit as he falls backwards and lands down.
Ouch.
Nailed it.
Vox, you take 5 damage. And
Ow.
you fall splash.
Yeah.
Oh well, I've already been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've already been underwater. This last time you weren't screaming.
Oh.
First thing I do is I look right at Ardo and I just spit on Ardo.
Oh,
Don't look at me.
he spits on Ardo
I
with all
reflex.
that.
No, reflex.
Okay, roll your reflex.
That shit.
DC 15 reflex save, Ardo.
I got
You got an
reflex.
11. Okay, so D20 plus 11. You gotta get a 15.
Let's roll. What is it? 1D
1D20 plus 11.
plus
I-
11. Plus 11.
Okay, so he spits it. Ardo ducks out of the way, and Dermot splash.
Dermot doesn't get a check?
You want to check? You didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Dermot, same checks, a DC 15 reflex.
I don't have this open.
Damn.
You have a 9.
No, I didn't have Roll20 open on this.
You logged in.
Damn.
Okay. So Vox, you spit. You know that wasn't just water. And you see Dermot go one way and Ardo go the other. And then come back into line.
Just matrix
I'm climbing
that.
up the
Yeah.
hole.
You guys matrix in like opposite directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ghost twins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You have
blowing
long
up the pole.
white dreadlocks now.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get up first. Who's going to Ardo, you going to try to scramble up the pole?
Yeah, I'll try.
It's a pole. It's not like a ladder. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Still
pole.
a rogue.
You're still a rogue.
He did take those pole dancing classes.
Yeah, you see him, he shimmies up the pole real quick. And Dermot, yeah, you do the same thing. You just hand over hand up the pole real fast.
Pop out of the hole. Woo!
Yep. And Vox is the last one down there. You say you right yourself. And Dermot, you have a moment to think about whether you want to put the lid on it or not. He didn't just get through at you.
That solves that.
That's got to be worth some bonus points.
Alright, so Vox, you limp up the ladder. No, you limp up the pole slowly. But you make it.
Bumped out. Anyways, yes, I made it out. Thank you.
Well, you
It
know,
wasn't so
Ardo.
much of a physical injury as your pride.
You know, Ardo, easy come, easy go.
Ardo glares at you.
He'll be back.
I'm just going for a shower. I'm not
He'll
saying
be
a
back.
word.
And I'll be ready.
Going for a shower. What's a shower?
Going for a bath. I'm going for something to get this monk off.
It's probably a bathhouse.
Yeah.
Sounds great for me.
So y'all head back to the inn. What do you do?
Bathhouse.
Well, you can have. There is a tub in your room.
Yeah, and I don't think Tom would very be appreciative of that. So
Is
Alright,
there a
so you-
bathhouse in this town?
not really, but he can refer. He's been through a lot of. You know what? You've been here enough times to know there's not.
Yeah, either that or
The
it's
elves
next
keep
to the
all clean and
it's
stuff.
next to the wagon
Gotta
white.
be something.
Yeah.
Well, there's baths in the houses. There's just
Exactly.
Public bath of sort, but it's more of a swimming pool than anything. Not really meant to come wading in with this on you.
you know what?
Where's the swimming
I'll
pool?
go to the stable for the trough of water that my wooden horse will not be drinking.
All right, so that's what you do. All right, Locke. So you head back towards the stable. The other two, Dermot, Ardo.
There's baths in the inn, right? Or
Yeah.
the bar, or whatever it is.
Yeah, the inn.
I'll go use that one.
Dermot.
Same.
Okay.
I fucking paid for it.
Yeah. So Dermot and Ardo, you walk back in through the inn, and you just. Kel, you're still playing, but you notice there's a commotion coming from some of the patrons.
okay.
What are you looking at?
The smell hits you.
Oh.
You break a string. It hits you just perfectly.
You know, Dermot, you could bear form and shake it off.
Oh, that would be so nasty.
Oh.
Tom, shall I have a bath drawn?
I think we're gonna need a couple.
All
Yep.
right. Well, let me go and get my assistant. He heads out the back. So, Vox, you've arrived at the stables and you hop into the trough. Yeah. You just start rinsing off in the trough. Donkey and Sprinkles are staring at you. The zombie's still eating the stable hand, don't really say much. And Tom comes out the back. What's good? Oh my! Oh gods! What did you do?
I'm assuming he's pointing this at me. I'm going to say, Tom, you know I want to kill anyone. I didn't even see the body there.
Oh my god,
there's a
he's
body.
drunk.
Tried to get rid of this crap off.
What? What's going? I'm sorry, old friend. I shall have to call the guard.
Oh my god. That's fucked up.
I'm sorry. Even for old time's sake, I can't abide by this.
I didn't even see the body.
Not again!
Call the guard. I will tell him I didn't even see it either. I'm just here trying to.
You see him run off down the back of the inn. Donkey just kind of flicks an ear at you. He comes back in a few minutes with the guards. Yes, yeah, they're here. He's I didn't see it happen, but I'm sure he's the only one I've seen over here. You see a little kid come out from behind the stables. Yeah, he's the one. I saw him do it.
Oh,
he
no.
recognized the kid.
The kid from the
His ass should be in jail, though.
It's still in jail.
Should
sorry.
be.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, just
well,
got
that
released
goes
like
with
that.
Corrupt
have
town
escaped.
is corrupt.
He might have escaped.
What would he be doing in the frickin'... oh.
What would a member of the Thieves Guild be doing nearby? What?
What would they be doing in a barn at this time after everything's gone down?
Trying to steal a giant crazy mechanical horse thing? Figuring out how?
Jesus.
I know this is worth money. I just don't know how to get out the door.
He's in cahoots with that wagon white thing, and he's trying to clean up the evidence. I've told you that thing was bad for this town. I say we burn them both.
That's the little kid saying that?
No, that's Tom.
Oh, okay.
But after a fair trial, of course.
I just look at Tom and I'm like, after all these years of friendship.
I admit it is rather odd, but then again, your appearance in this form is quite strange. How do I know that you're still the same man I dealt with?
Have I caused you any other concern so far?
Don't wait. Don't
He
answer
just
that.
looks around the room. I don't know. Just take him away. Have the judge deal with this.
Oh,
I demand
some
to
friends.
speak to the judge tonight. I am innocent.
The judge won't speak with you till in the morning, son. But I'll make sure that he's aware of this by first light.
If I can, I'd like to at least speak with my companions before I go. I'll go willingly. I won't put up a fight, but I'd like to speak with them for a minute.
Well, as you're currently just a suspect, I see no harm.
Thank you. And I'll head into the inn.
Then they follow behind you.
Now going out, do I immediately see Dermot and...
Ardo and Dermot, you had headed up to your rooms waiting for your baths, yes or no? He said he would be back with an assistant, but he did not say when or what.
Pretty much. I'm in my room.
You're in your room. Dermot, did you wait for him or go up?
I probably would have waited.
Okay. So Ardo's upstairs, Dermot is downstairs, Andara's here, and Kel's here. And then the dragon comes into the back, followed by 2 members of the guard.
Oh, what did you do now?
Apparently I've killed someone.
What?
Yeah, that's what I would be saying on it all. The stable hand that was being... that killed him, apparently I murdered him.
I
And
like
then-
how that's how you phrase it instead of I'm being falsely accused of killing someone. You say apparently I killed someone.
I come downstairs to check on the aid for my bath.
You come downstairs to hear his Vox. Apparently, I killed someone.
What?
2 guards.
Who'd you kill, Vox?
Question, who did I kill? Because I killed no one. I've been
Why?
falsely...
What happened?
The stable hand that was killed.
He was dead already when we went to the sewers. They think you killed him?
Yes, they think I killed him.
Their guards are there, right?
Yeah.
This stable hand was already dead. And
Would
he's
you be
still
willing to
dead.
testify to that for the judge?
Who was your witness? Or what proof do you have against my friend?
Well, there was a small child that saw the whole thing, or so
Where
he
is
says.
he?
Out back.
Well,
He'll have to appear too.
I go out to
And-
the back.
For just, I also recognize this small child from before today, correct?
Yes.
Yes, and I will definitely be telling the the guards that that child tried to steal from me earlier today and was already arrested once today for attempting of theft.
The guard turns. I'd really like to believe you, son, but this isn't up to me. It does sound rather fishy, I'll give you that, and I'll put in my 2 cents on it. But this isn't for me to decide.
Say, why would a merchant be coming into town and kill someone?
I'd also like to testify on behalf of the dragon.
Well, we'll expect you there at dawn, then. In the Temple of Justice.
Right next to the Temple of Injustice.
No, right next to the graveyard.
Fair enough.
Well then, are all your things in order? Do you need anything else before we head out?
Nothing.
Hmm.
I just look at Tom and I said, when I get back to Hammer and Anvil, I will let everyone know, including your mother. And I just leave.
Your mom's gonna yell at you.
The guards escort you away.
What's his last name?
Who?
Tom. Yeah.
Thompson.
Tom Thompson.
Tom Hidrix.
Okay. I'm gonna approach Tom.
Okay. I've never known him to be a violent fellow.
So why didn't
This
you
is
stop
puzzling.
this?
Tom, I can say for a fact it wasn't our
What?
dragon friend who did this. Or friend. I say friend with quotations.
Wait, you've never known him to be violent?
Not this bad.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets in a tavern brawl, but not to cold-blooded kill a man.
I don't believe it was him. Do you recall a patron of yours who was a half-elf, sort of scraggly looking with a beard? He was in here earlier, sitting over here.
Oh yeah, he's in here all the time.
Apparently he was very interested in our conversation about our whispering our gold. And he shortly thereafter disappeared. We followed from what our dwarven friend could tell us by his scent into the stables where we found the poor stable boy being consumed already by the undead.
So it was the white.
Well, I don't believe so. I believe it was probably the bearded man, but we have unfortunately no other way to prove it.
So he's in cahoots with the dragon in the white?
Oh, we don't know, obviously, but we can speculate about that. We didn't know it's not our dragon, that's for sure.
White bathe in a stable trough next to a body being eaten by zombies.
I don't know.
Just answer me that.
Well, he's obviously not normal in his habits.
Can you smell what we smell like?
Yes, it is horrendous.
And you still ask this question?
Well, the animals have to drink. I could have poured him a bath.
Yeah, you
Things
can barely
happen.
breathe with this stench. I'd want it off me as quickly as possible.
Speaking of which, I've been a horrible host this whole thing. I'm sorry. Let me get your baths poured.
Given your relationship, he was probably assuming you didn't want him tracking around the stench into your bar.
So your
Well,
friend
that
tries.
was definitely nice of him.
Oh, and you repay him with false accusations. You're such a nice friend.
I'm going to have to think this over. This is a lot to digest. Apparently, is my stable boy. Get out of here, you freaking cretins! He goes out with the broom and starts hitting the zombies.
Well, that's going to end well.
Go eat someone else's stable boy.
Give me a holler if they try to eat your face.
So,
If he's like, I'll help him with the corpse of the stable boy and do a prayer and a proper sort of burial with him if he's gonna do that.
when he comes out and starts hitting the zombies, they do get away from the body.
Yeah.
He starts dragging it back. Half of it.
Do you know if he was partial to any gods?
He worshipped the traveler.
The traveler. Okay. I'll see what I know about giving him proper burial for his god.
It's a shame. He was a nice kid.
He was
Yes,
one day
indeed.
from retirement.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He took care of my horses and my donkey quite well. It is a shame. I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this, but it definitely was not our dragon. He was already passed away when we arrived on the scene.
Well, I'm willing to admit there's definitely some doubt here.
Andara just nods. If you can find anything out about that patron, it might be helpful in tracking him down. And he did have a curious dagger on his belt that could be attributed to the wound on your stable boy.
He uncovers starts looking
Whatever's
around on the
left of
stable
it,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, there's not really a clean cut anymore.
Right. He had a chest wound from appeared to be some kind of sharp object.
Thank you for trying to help me see his last rites.
If you know of anything I can help with, let me know.
Cutting away for a moment, Ardo, you had run out back to look for the little kid.
Yeah.
So you saw that kid take off down the road as you came out. That was before the innkeep came out after the zombie.
Okay.
Or saw a kid take off
Yeah.
down the road.
Okay. So
You
I,
take off after him?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, take after him. Sneaking and hiding as
Definitely.
I go.
Sneaking and hiding. Okay. He's not sneaking, so he's moving pretty fast.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I'll.
He's going to run?
Yeah.
All right. You run after him. He's not even looking behind him.
Okay.
You follow him down a couple of different streets through alleys, and then he gets into one alley. There's a big stone door. You see him pound on it a few times, and
Mm-hmm.
it cracks open.
Okay.
He heads inside.
All right.
The door closes behind him.
Okay. I go up to the door,
Okay.
kind of listen in on it. Or can I hear anything at all?
You start listening in. You hear, it's done. Yes, I'll show up in the morning first thing. Yes. No. You're only hearing one side of the conversation. You're hearing it from the kid. You're not sure who he's talking to.
Okay.
Right away, you hear some steps running away. Further into the building.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the lock to the door.
All right. You pick the door lock successfully.
Okay, I'll check it for traps or anything like that.
You don't find any traps.
Okay, I slowly open the door.
You open the door. As you open it, you hear a terrible sound. Flint against steel. And then you hear a burning.
Oh,
You
shit.
smell smoke.
Look for the smoke. Where it's coming from.
There's the fuse behind the door, definitely. You can tell it going somewhere.
I take my dagger out real quick and I slice the fuse.
Do you run inside the building now?
Like
You
that.
open the door. You're going to run inside? Okay, you run inside. You see the fuse just disappear into a large barrel.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I believe
Oh,
it's-
shit.
That's a little bit more. Oh shit!
The explosion goes off.
Mummy.
Point blank, Ardo. Point blank. All right, I'm going to let you roll this one.
Okay.
This is a reflex save of 25 for half damage.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
20.
shit. Where would you like to be buried?
20 plus, what is it, 11?
11.
And I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Let's roll. 20.
Okay. Woo! Good, Ardo. Good. Man. All right. Wow, dude. Roll me 15d6.
Way to be, dude.
Roll.
That was the time to successfully do your roguiness.
1d what? D6?
15d6.
15d6?
1-5-D6.
15.
You're gonna have a bad time.
1-5.
Be hurt.
Wait, are we playing Shadowrun?
Enter.
Okay. 54. So because of your successful save, you only take half of that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you actually only took 27 damage, Ardo, as you fly through the wall of what used to be the building.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, you're all blurry all of a sudden, Sragg.
I have no idea.
Just a demonic
You
presence.
need lights turned on. The camera can't focus.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, we'll do that in a second. You don't need to see me for this.
That's fine.
Massive explosion, Ardo. It was a 2-story building. It comes crumbling in on itself.
Uh-huh.
You took 27 damage from the explosion, luckily blasting you out through one of the walls, where you land in the alley to see the building collapse in on itself. You're pretty sure you saw the small form of a child waving his hands as he fell into the inferno.
Okay,
Fuck
then.
yeah, serves him right.
Goes to witness.
You are badly hurt. Guards start rushing up, people screaming.
The humanity.
You see a pair of guards come up and see you in the alley there, crumpled. Are you all right, son? What happened?
Skills.
Skills. Are you purposely putting on cinematics for them, or
am.
dramatics for them?
Get us some help! We need a cleric! Someone! Alright, let's cut back to the end. Alright, so he pulls the body away from the zombies. Thanks for seeing to his last rites. And then behind him, a mushroom cloud.
I'm startled and I look.
What is that?
And Dar's thinking for a second. Okay, the dragon's with them, so it can't be him.
The building shakes a bit.
Which way did they take the dragon?
I look over at Kel. Did Kel see that? Like, what's his reaction?
Kel was inside when the building shook.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's right. I thought we were inside still. That's right. You said we completed the burial. All right.
No, you were just talking with him about the last rites for the guy.
Oh, okay.
You were looking at the chest wound that's no longer there. Dermot and Kel were still inside.
So the stables are open to the
Yeah.
outside? Okay. I didn't know if it was a closed-in barn or how that worked.
No, you come out to the back and then there's the barn.
It's just like an open face sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah. Vox, you saw the same thing as you were being escorted away to the Temple of Justice. Just a mushroom cloud back behind y'all.
I'm just gonna look at the guards and I'll be like, it wasn't me.
A likely story?
How did you do that?
I'm right here.
No more explosions, Mr. Magic Dragon Man. We promise you'll get a fair trial. I'm kidding. That's a troll. Get him locked away quick. We have to go render aid. They kind of start rushing you inside.
When I see that too, I look over at Bill. Was Bill the name of the guy I was with?
Bill Nye?
He's Bill
That's
now.
Tom.
Tom or Bill, whichever works. I look over Tom, and I'm like, is that normal here?
No, in heavens no.
Maybe 50 years ago.
That's
but-
the
Well, there
case.
was that one time.
Or you tend to your stable. I'll be back. That concerns me.
First doomed by water, second by fire.
Quite a night.
Alright, so you rush off towards that direction?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I rush. I saunter.
Okay. So Tom goes back inside and
As you're
Tells
walking,
you-
you're like, hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up? It's a pretty big cloud over there, eh?
You see that fireball? Is that yet? No. Okay.
She's already with waffle fries while she walked over.
Tom walks back in.
I
Y'all.
stopped to get some food.
It seems the warehouse down the street just exploded. I'll get to work on your bath now. Have a fake smile, and he's heading upstairs.
No response. And it was like, yeah, get on that.
The bar is just quiet.
I'm hiding under a table.
Okay. Some of the patrons start to get up and walk outside.
With one of the
he just
bustiest
left.
patrons, right, Kel?
Yeah, he just left the bar unattended and started heading upstairs.
I jump behind the bar to see what he's got back there.
You notice there's that bottle from yesterday.
To see what he's got back there. Oh, I was startled. Oh, we got back here.
There's several different bottles back there. One of them is glowing green.
Yeah, none of that shit interests me.
You find a particularly fine dwarven vintage.
There
spiced
you
just
go.
right.
I take
Break
it.
that one open.
Yeah,
You just bite the cork out of that one, right?
take it a couple of swigs.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. He was probably saving that for something.
Yeah. I finished like half of whatever was there,
Okay.
and then put it back.
You see the label peel off. Behind the label says orc piss.
No. No, that would smell much different. This is
Yeah,
good stuff.
I'm just kidding, obviously.
This one's good stuff. So Kel, you're hiding under the table. You see Dermot jump behind the bar and start drinking. Patrons start exiting. What do you do? Stay
Cower
there.
under the table.
Yeah, under the table. So Vox, they shove you into a cell real quick. You hear the door bar in two different places. There's a small window looking out. And you hear them run off quickly. They didn't even leave you guarded. There is a cot. It's not exactly a prison cell, but it's definitely well fortified.
Is there any water in here?
There is water.
Have those bars been forged with like high heat resistant steel or?
They're magic.
Magically delicious.
No, honestly, since I'm innocent, I got nothing to worry on. I'm gonna just sit tight for a bit.
Okay. So, Ardo, they're actually, you're pretty banged up. So they're like pulling shards of wood out of you and calling for a medic, you know.
Okay.
And Andara, you hear someone screaming, "Cleric!
Okay, as soon as
We
I
need a cleric!"
I'll go from a saunter to a run.
He's passed out! Quick, give him mouth to mouth! The big half-orc leans down. You get over there, you see them over the crumpled form of Ardo.
Okay, I let the orc give him mouth to mouth.
He inflates him slightly and starts leaning on him, definitely breaking his ribs.
I'm like, you should probably stop that. I'll help. Ardo? Is that you? What happened? Ardo?
I think I'm unconscious.
He
Oh
said
my.
Thieves Guild. And then this.
Killed.
Is he with the Thieves Guild? Was he a victim of the Thieves Guild? What's
I-
going on here?
No, I don't. Well, yeah, I don't know. This is all rather strange. I just got here. I'll see what I can do to help him.
You know him? You called him Ardo.
Yeah, I do know him. I don't know him that well. He's Ardo.
Can you help him?
Yeah, I'll heal him. I'll give him a cure light with my healing aug.
All right, you start.
There's always so much debate over what I roll for this.
Yeah. You see one of the guards come back. They're holding a small child attached to a 2x4 that's skewered through him, roasted crispy. Can you fix this one?
Do I detect any signs of life, or is he gone?
Oh, he's gone. Charbroiled.
Okay, I say, oh my. No.
He's laying
You'll
the board
see
up
that
against
he
his
has a
body.
proper burial.
Keep
That
digging.
is- That's horrible. Yes. Get back to Ardo. It's a D6 is a cure light plus
D8.
2, I guess. D8.
8.
Is it?
Yep.
What is it again? Plus 2, plus 4, or some bullshit.
Yeah, something like that. Oh.
2 plus 2 is 4.
What's that, Ryan? You remember?
I think you're plus 2 unless you got an item as well.
Just plus 2? Okay.
Yeah, I think it becomes plus 4 after later.
Damn. Nailed it.
Yes, I'm at Half-Life.
All right.
Half-Life confirmed.
So Ardo, you come to. See Andara over. You are in a lot of pain.
Yeah, and Dara yells,
Oh.
"Clear!" And she puts her hands on me. Ardo, what happened?
I followed that kid to the Thieves Guild.
That kid?
She points behind her to the kid impaled on a board, crispy.
I don't know if that's the kid.
I guess he didn't look like that while you were following him. She scratches her head. What happened? What? Thieves Guild? What? What do you mean Thieves Guild? What? Why was there a fireball? How did it explode?
I opened the door to the Thieves Guild and it triggered a trap.
The Thieves Guild exploded from you opening a door?
Yes, there was a trap. It activated a trap when I opened the door.
It's
A trap that destroyed the Thieves Guild?
I don't know. I didn't make the trap.
That is very odd. All right, hold still. Clear. Give him another shot.
6 more. So Ardo, you're feeling much better compared to being blown to pieces. Anything else between the two of y'all, or is she just administering the most aid she can?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Thanks for the life.
That's all the creatures we can find in here, Captain. Oh, you've got him awake. Well, son, what happened?
I stumbled upon the Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild?
Thieves Guild.
This was an empty warehouse.
Apparently not.
With the only other person we found was a young boy. And
That
this
boy is
broken
part of
mirror.
the Thieves Guild. He was talking to somebody.
Well then, I hope you're right.
I know I'm right.
For your sake, I hope.
Everything's wrapped up in a nice little package.
Well, where are you staying?
At the Hungry Halfling?
Hungry Halfling. Where's the Hungry Halfling?
It's over there. I point towards the end, wherever it's at.
That's funny.
Oh, I see. He's staying at the Oak.
Oh,
Okay. You should
whatever.
definitely get him back to his pet.
They keep changing the name.
Let him rest, but don't let him sleep. Not for a while.
Wait,
He looks
you
up
said-
at the guard captain saying it to you. He's looking up at the wall, notices the skull imprint into the wall.
Oh, Ardo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he should rest. We'll come by and question you tomorrow. Just get wetter, son.
Is he on his feet or?
Last time.
16 hit points.
Yeah, he's up now.
So you just hopped up. You're like, boing.
Well, no, I like slowly stand up.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I would have helped you up whenever you were.
They've got the fire out. Took a little work, but they did that while you were busy. They've kind of left the kid on the plank, just sitting up against the wall there for the time being.
And
Well,
Darren's shaking her head.
I guess the box doesn't have to worry about a witness now.
Some
Was
of the guys
that?
kind of look. Listen.
No, I said that in Thieves Cancel.
A witness? He didn't commit the crime, Ardo.
Walk back to the end.
His eulogy. All I'm gonna say is
Starts just shaking your head like idiot. Does he ever say the right thing?
Did you hear that? He said he took care of the witness.
My God.
What kind of an organization are we dealing with here?
If it doesn't fit,
Murder
it
for
must
hire.
quit.
Oh, why?
I head
Out of
back
all the
inside.
things the dragon's done, he's going to hang for the one he didn't.
And along with us too.
Only thing I have to say is well played. Find out
When?
what-
What game are you playing?
Oh God! Find out next week when the former Vox rolls next week. Oh,
Well, he's got a long neck. Are we technically stretching it even further? I don't know. Anyway,
won't he just slip right out?
will he
I'm on the rack.
sit there and fly?
so you make it back to the inn. Tom comes down, Dermot. Your bath's ready.
Oh,
About time. Oh, walking up the stairs.
what he said.
What happened to you? He's looking at you. You smell better, I guess.
A little extra crispy now.
It's just fried shit now.
I go check on
That way it killed me.
what's her name, little girl again.
If I had failed that roll, I would have fucking died.
Yeah, you would have. You see Eve is watching Ardo with horror as he climbs up the stairs. She looks over at you, kind of accusing.
I say, I told you he'd be back. He's fine.
Is the
Ardo,
town
did-
under attack?
Otto, did you go to a barbecue?
Yes.
He was the main course.
No.
Oh, that's why I smell burnt
No, that was
halfling.
somebody else. He's a
I think
shish,
he was a little too well done.
he's a shish kebab. Literally.
Well, so were you. I'm pointing down at.
No, not really. I wasn't impaled with a stick.
Right. She's like, of course not. You were perfectly fine.
You walk by up to your room, Ardo.
Mm-hmm.
Dermot, you're heading up to yours too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up, get cleaned up, and then head back down.
All right.
Where's Vox?
Exactly. Yes, you have to ask Andara, I suppose.
You didn't see him get arrested in front of him?
Yeah, didn't it happen in the bar with him there?
Yeah.
Happened in
Yeah.
the stables, didn't it?
He
Yeah, but they
he
brought him
came
in.
back in to say
They
what was
brought him
happening before they let him take him off. One last thing, though. Dermot, Ardo, as you're climbing the stairs heading to your room, you notice the door to Vox's room is cracked open slightly.
I sneak over there.
I don't even know it's Vox's room.
Right. Ardo would. You sneak over there.
Art keeps track of
Sneaking
that.
and hiding.
You sneak over there, you look in, you see someone in there on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Otto, what are you doing?
On the ground. There's somebody in here. This is Box's room.
What?
Creep the door open a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You push the door open. You notice the finely dressed man from earlier. Dead on the floor with a masterwork dwarven dagger drove into his back.
What the fuck? This night can't work!
Did you just scream that?
No, no.
Just covers his mouth.
Oh. You see the man from before. What man? Was it the man who wanted us to do the quest for him?
The man that wanted Joel to meet him by the church or by the library tomorrow at noon.
This was the guy we were supposed to meet.
Oh, now you remember.
Oh, shoot! We gotta get him out of here. Maybe not.
Dermot, you would also recognize the especially fine craftsmanship of that dwarven masterwork dagger.
No, I wouldn't. What the fuck dwarf would use a dagger?
It's dwarven make, though, most definitely.
No dwarf would be caught making that
Perhaps
shit.
recently purchased in the market earlier today.
You'd recognize it as a butter knife.
Yeah, it's a butter knife. It's not a fucking dagger. Dwarves don't use daggers.
No, but they sell them.
No, they don't. It's not a real weapon.
Surely.
The finely crafted
Really?
butter knife.
Surely
they
your
use
people
butter
recognize
hatchets.
the profit it would make off of selling other items to other people.
We're dwarfs, not halflings.
They just
Murdering someone with cutlery. That's just rude.
Would you like to make gold? Yes.
See at the foot of Vox's bed, his chest is still here. Perhaps he was robbed.
I just like pull Ardo out of the room and shut the door. If
It's like
he'll let me.
thiefception.
Don't you realize this murder will fully implicate Vox?
Well, how do we know he didn't do it?
I'm sure he didn't do it. He might be a buffoon, but he's
Well-
smarter than that. I don't know where I was going with that statement.
But he's
Yeah, exactly my point, Ardo.
our buffoon.
Yeah, he's our buffoon.
You know, the corpse is not getting
What that
any.
song was saying.
The corpse is not getting any deader, and I can't do anything with this stench on me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go get
take
cleaned up, and if you could do the same thing too, because holy crap, you smell like burnt shit.
So you go to have your bath.
I didn't think anything was worse than what we were just doing, but you've
I
proved
go
me
to have
wrong.
my bath, but I'm very what is it called?
Paranoid?
Paranoid. Like I'm looking around all the
I got something that might help you with that.
You know,
That might make him more paranoid.
here. It is
It could go
happening.
either way, and so everybody's a little bit different.
Yeah, so I'm on a heightened sense of alert.
Meanwhile, while y'all go up to have your baths at the jail cell.
Fade to black, because we're going to break.
All right.
We'll be back in a few minutes on Twitch. Stay tuned on YouTube tomorrow. Click like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and see you in a bit.